I'm Ayla.
I'm Mickey.
And I'm Aaron, aka Be Lucky.
You're watching
MD90.
That's right. And we the unapologetic.
Nomadic.
Well, this is one story that doesn't seem to go away. Every now and then it comes up, and that's the story with regard to Gary Nkombo. Gary Nkombo's resignation from the UPND. Every now and then it pops up, and he has to make a statement to make it clear that he's not resigning. If you remember, even before he was fired by President Hakainde Hichilema, should have been last year, if I'm not mistaken, or earlier. There was a rumor to say there are sections of within his constituency that were calling for him to resign. Then it was later on dubbed as those old people that have been in parliament for a long period of time are supposed to resign to give way for the new blood or leadership, which even was endorsed by the UPND Deputy Secretary General, the lady, not the man. The man is should be Mr. Imenda. The lady is also, I think, Imenda, if I'm not mistaken. So the lady is on that endorsed that statement, stating to say, yes, the people that have been in parliament for 20 years and above, or somewhere close to 20 years, are supposed to resign and give way to new line of leadership. And that's where Gary Nkombo falls. It should be Gary Nkombo, the Minister of Home Affairs, and yeah, a number of them that have run as members of parliament for close to 20 years, if not more. But then he came out and rubbished that statement, simply saying he's not resigning from the UPND, and neither has he intentions of resigning. And today, this is just like the 1st of February 2026, as we go into August general elections. And now it seems like there were news headlines that were circulating in the same vein of Gary Nkombo having resigned. And the UPND put up a statement attributing it to Gary Nkombo himself. This is the official statement published now by the UPND itself, the official page, and a statement coming from Gary Nkombo. There are even videos of him saying, George Mtonga responded and simply saying, Gary Nkombo will never leave the United Party for National Development. You die, UPND. And obviously, this was being attributed. Those are the videos that came from Gary Nkombo, simply stating to say, and reposted by the UPND. The UPND says there are those that think I will give up simply because I am a subject of discussion in media and community. Forget it. I'm not one that gives up easily. Where were they when we were being beaten for being United Party for National Development, UPND? Now they want to become champions after we defeated those that used to beat us. Forget, Gary Nkombo stated. And that's true. The fact is that Gary Nkombo, if you remember, even the time that Hakainde Hichilema's house was attacked pretty much by the police at some point, when later on he was charged for treasonous. The first person that responded to that call for Hakainde Hichilema to go and defend him was Gary Nkombo, and he was beaten, properly beaten by those youngsters from the police service. They slapped him several times. I think I've done a documentary on this platform. You just look it up. You'll find it. Of what happened when Hakainde Hichilema's house, now what is called as community house, the time that he was in opposition when it was attacked. When other members of parliament under the UPND could not even go to respond to Hakainde Hichilema at the time when the tear gases were being thrown at his house, Gary Nkombo was one of those people that responded immediately, first on the ground, and was slapped by the police. So now that they've won, and now that they're in government, you expect a person like that to resign. He has dismissed that. So this is a statement now attributed to him, posted by the UPND, says, political shockwaves as Nkombo rubbishes resignation rumors. 1st February 2026, and that is today. So Mazabuka Central, Member of Parliament, and Kaweza residents, Honorable Gary Nkombo, Kaweza resident, Honorable Gary Nkombo has come out gun blazing to silence rivaling rumors suggesting that he has resigned from the United Party for National Development, UPND. The speculation, which spread like wildfire across political circles and social media, left many supporters stunned and opponents prematurely celebrating that what would have been a major shakeup in the ruling party. But Nkombo was quick to pour cold water on the claims, fake news going around. I'm in my village at Kampongo since morning. He stated, dismissing reports with a tone of calm and certainty. His brief but firm response has effectively slammed the brakes on the rumor mill, signaling that the seasoned politician remains firmly planted in the United Party for National Development, UPND camp. Political analysts say the incident highlights the growing danger of misinformation in the already charged up political atmosphere as the country edges closer to the next electoral cycle. For now, it appears the only thing Honorable Nkombo has resigned from is the patience to entertain baseless gossip. So that's the response. He has simply stated he's not resigning. And I don't see that happening at this point. It will be a political suicide move to resign from the UPND, especially for Gary Nkombo at this point. It stands better chances within the UPND. So I think that's a strategy that the opposition are left with. I don't know if it's a card that they are counting on, because it was more lucrative and more beneficial for Gary Nkombo to have resigned when they were in opposition. Probably they would have offered him a ministerial position in the Patriotic Front or any government that was there at the time. Now that the fight that we are fighting for to take over government has been won, why would a person like that resign? I don't see that happening. And yeah, anyway, so those rumors of him resigning are fake, pretty much. What is Makebi Zulu was asked in his recent interview about seeing the body of Edgar Lungu. If you remember, there are rumors that were spreading to say a number of people that visited the family in South Africa when that burial was supposed to take place for Edgar Lungu did not get the opportunity to actually see the body. So now people are alleging to say even those that are in the inner circle, like Makebi Zulu, didn't get the opportunity to actually see the body, and they addressed that rumor. And also the allegations say there's a possibility that the former head of state, Edgar Lungu, is still alive. Makebi Zulu also confirms that no, he's dead. So Makebi Zulu dismisses claims that Edgar Lungu is alive and confirms viewing body. And speaking for the family of the late President Edgar Lungu, Makebi has described the unfortunate suggestions circulating that the former head of state is still alive. Mr. Zulu said it is regrettable that the death of Zambia's 60th Republican president has been reduced to a joke, and arguing of such claims undermine the dignity and legacy of Mr. Lungu. He has, however, firmly dismissed the allegations, confirming that members of the Lungu family, himself, former Mines Minister Ronald Musukwa, and other close associates personally viewed Mr. Lungu's body at the mortuary. Speaking on the Z podcast, Mr. Zulu questioned why doubts continue to persist despite Mr. Lungu's daughter, Tasila Lungu, publicly confirming her father's death in a widely circulated video. Meanwhile, Mr. Zulu revealed that the matter surrounding Mr. Lungu's burial remains before the South African court with the notice of appeal already filed. He said that the record of proceedings and legal arguments will be submitted, after which the court will announce a date for hearing. Mr. Zulu maintained that the family's wishes is to accord Mr. Lungu a dignified funeral in line with their wishes. Mr. Lungu died on 5th June 2025, but has not yet been buried due to the ongoing legal dispute over his final resting place. So Makebi Zulu was confirmed to say he had seen Edgar Lungu's body. So this debate on whether Lungu is still alive or it's dead and people have not seen his body is a lie and should not be entertained. Instead, let the court process take its due course. So that's Makebi Zulu speaking to that. And then the UPND posted, say, UPND aspiring candidate for Monze Central Victor Chero during the recent tour of Monze Central constituency. So some of the people that intend to contest in the upcoming general elections are making their intentions known. They want to be adopted on the UPND ticket. Let's wait and see how that plays out. What is Laura Miti says on Kasama, it is clear that Mr. Shimbakambwili and probably the Patriotic Front or whatsoever name represents it represents these days learned nothing from his imprisonment. Gosh, this man is a nasty tribalist. So referring to Shimbakambwili saying he's a tribalist and he has learned nothing from his imprisonment. That's Laura Miti or Laura Miti, as some of you like to correct me in the comment section. The mass newspaper, stop tribal voting, emulate people of Kasama for the council's other regions. So that should be Kelvin KBF making a statement say, just like the members voted for the UPND, it should be replicated elsewhere. That's according to the mass newspaper. That's the Real Times. A few drops further, that's in the News Diggers and Sunday Times, and Creepy Chorus returns. That's in the say cowboys slowly besiege intercity bus terminus, harassing commuters. So it seems like the situation in intercity has reverted to what it was in 2021. That caused the Patriotic Front to lose. And Kasama erupts in red joy. That's a UPND candidate. Declared as the new mayor following his victory over his 5 rivals. That's in the Real Times. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good morning or good night, depending on which time zone you are in.